Frédéric Wiseman est l'un des très grands documentaristes de notre époque. Depuis 1967, il a réalisé plus de 20 films qui constituent un portrait méthodique de la société américaine. Demain, la Sept présentera dans Océanique The Store 1984, film inédit en France. L'émission de ce soir, Wiseman USA, est une introduction à son œuvre.
This is just sections of old films that are printed upside down for leader.
We Americans are celebrating our bicentennial. You will note the bicentennial flag here, which is on my left, that has been loaned to us by the Elks Lodge, and we're very happy to have it here this morning. This is a new flag, by the way, that our fine clerk has just acquired for us and doesn't have any spots, and we're very happy to inaugurate it today on Law Day. We Americans are a tough breed, I think, and we know how to meet adversity. We're adaptable. Our nation has succeeded in the heat and disease of the tropics and in the bitter cold winds of the Alaskan frontier. The American people, they're tough, they'll meet adversity, and they will survive. I think another thing that I would be remiss in not alluding to, and that is the fact that we, on this law day, we have splendid law enforcement in the canal zone. People can walk the streets of the canal zone at night and are sure of being well protected all the time. It's excellent to live in a community like that.
Before I started to work in films, I had gone to law school and I taught criminal law at Boston University Law School in Boston. And I used to take the students at Boston University frequently ended up practicing criminal law or were district attorneys, in a sense prosecutors of people accused of crime. And I used to take the students on field trips to prisons, parole board hearings, trials. I tried to expose them to what the so-called criminal justice system was actually like in operation, which gave them a better feel for it than just reading decisions, appellate court decisions in case books. So one of the places I took them to was Bridgewater. And when I decided I wanted to make a movie, I still remember very vividly my first visit to Bridgewater, and I thought when I wanted to get out of teaching law and do something that I liked, that this would be a good subject. And since I knew the superintendent, because of those earlier trips, I, through him, over the course of a year, negotiated permission to make the film. And I had the obvious thought that if you could make a movie in a prison for the criminally insane, you could make a movie in other sorts of institutions, which weren't quite as drastic. And I had the idea of doing a series of films on American institutions, because at that time there were a lot of documentary films being made, but they were primarily films that followed one person around, either a movie star or somebody who wanted to be a movie star or some charming person, whether it was a movie star or a killer. I thought it would be interesting to try and make movies where the place was the star, the institution was the star.
You don't know when your birth date is? You don't know what month? Do you know what month you were born in? Okay. Well, I guess I'll have to wait until your grandmother comes in to get any more information. But you say that your uncle poured hot grease on you. You didn't knock it off the stove, did you? Or did you? You say he poured it on you. Now, what did you do, son, to make him pour this on you? Did you say anything to him? Or did you do anything to him? All right, we'll certainly be in touch with him and see what caused this, see what happened. Now, how are you feeling this morning? All right, okay. Well, we'll be taking you back to the doctor. You'll be okay. We'll let you go next door, Robert, and you can watch television, read some books. You can eat lunch with us, and your grandmother will be down this afternoon. We're going to talk to her more about what the situation is, okay? Okay.
It's true that I'm interested in the way the institution is run and the difference between the way it's supposed to be run and the way it is run, or the difference between ideology and practice.